I run my class with centers, so I have 6 centers throughout the day. Each kid rotates through each center. We do 2 different group activities.
A typical day looks like we come in and we do like a morning meeting or circle time to kind of start off our day. We go through what our schedule is going to look like that day, and then our afternoon is full of specials and lunch and recess, and we do an afternoon group to kind of close the day as well.
Because I teach senior students, my day's a little different. We run solely off of a picture schedule, and my students that are a little more behaviorally challenged make up their own schedules. And if they forget something, we give them the pictures and say, you forgot this.
One student is learning sign language. One student has her own communication device, which she is just learning. It's new this year, and she's doing great on it. We also have 2 iPads that have a touch chat program on it that I use with some of the group activities.
We use a lot of the same visuals that I think everybody in the building uses, especially students that have behavioral challenges or a hard time sitting and working. We use countdown boards to help them know how long they take. We have used visual timers to know how long they need to sit at a center, and the kids really do pay attention to when that beep goes off so they know they can transition to the next activity.
We adapt almost everything, and we use a lot of switches. So because I have no readers, so I read it to them, and then when it's their turn, they push the button and read their page, and that way they can participate.
I think when you are going to school, you learn how to work with the students, but you don't learn how to work with the adults in your classroom. And this year, including myself, there are 7 adults, so you're actually managing the curriculum and the day-to-day of the classroom, but you're also managing the adults in the classroom, which is not easy. It's been really hard to do, but this year and last year, the adults that I've worked with have been great, so it's been hard but a lot of fun to work with them.
I agree. When you go to your education programs in college, they don't really touch on management, and a lot of what we do here is classroom management of the students and staff. And it's not your typical manager position where you can go and give direction and constructive criticism and then go back to your office and they continue to do their job. You have to be able to turn around and work as a team and make your room run functionally.
I think the most stressful part of my job is the paperwork, and there's always a deadline. It just seems like we have this revolving door of some type of paperwork due at all times.
My favorite part of my job is the kids. Every day they come in and there's something that they do that just makes me smile and laugh, and just glad to be there and excited to share my day with them.
My favorite part of the job is that you come in and your day is so structured here. Everything is already pre-planned, yet you don't know what's going to happen at the same time. Every day is differently. It might not always run exactly how you have planned, and that's kind of the nice thing about it.
Well, ironically, my favorite part of my job is also the paperwork, because that's the part that I think you have to have all of that together in a certain way for your job to be successful. And the students, their whole school year depends on a lot of that paperwork. So that's a challenge for me to get it just right for each individual child.